Dad, you hate the 1200, don't you? Why do you hate it? Is it not just your driving?
I knew it. But then,
Someone has caught the hedge, maybe? And this is why this gasket is blowing out at the top. Some fun getting that out of there.
Stop.
You driving? Ah, you want to drive. 100 hours in from rebuild, and this tractor's giving us issues. Right, welcome back, and Happy New Year. First job of the new year, back at the mechanic again. Hoped it's going to get it 30, but it will 6150, but instead I'm going to be working at 3075. What's up with 3075? Well, you might have picked up in another video, the exhaust manifold is blowing out in this tractor. So need to get that fixed. This is a very useful tractor in the winter time for us. It needs to be going. So that's the job for today. Get that sorted.
I have the net manifold off.
Aye. Right. See the rip in it there, that old gasket there?
Aye, but see, it doesn't matter right there. It's only where the...
Give that engine a clean there just whenever you hear that off. You want that bonnet off then?
No, I'll try it. It might come off with the bonnet.
Right.
See the black blowing out there, you know.
She's leaking out. She's leaking out of the exhaust manifold.
Aye, she's leaking out of the exhaust manifold.
Yeah, bit of a bollocks that. After doing the turbo and all up on her, and then the next thing that starts up. But anyway.
Well, it was blowing out at the turbo. We didn't know.
You just didn't know
that it was also blowing out at the exhaust manifold.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Are they studs or nuts?
They're studs, but the studs are screwing out instead of the nuts screwing off the studs. So if that happens, I can slide that out like that, you know, and bring it out.
Don't speak too soon.
If it comes out by that.
Oh, there's a gasket away there.
See,
Aye.
you see that? See the blackness where it's blowing out?
Oh, right up. Where's it blowing out there?
See there, look, the blackness.
Yes, that's the soot that was getting into the cab.
That's the soot that was coming into the cab.
Aye. Never a good thing, sucking up soot. Hang on.
There we go. That's like that. See the way
Oh yeah.
that meters up the manifold gaskets were put on the wrong old drain. When the engine was built.
That was only built 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Aye, well, see, wait now to turn this round the other road. See where it is now, it's on the very edge there now.
Is that the way that was?
Aye, that's
when you took it out there?
Yes.
Right, so somebody put that in the wrong way round.
Yes, you see, look, the edge it's on it there.
Yes.
Look. You see the way that's slanted like that?
Aye.
This one's straight across.
Aye, in the torch there, so you see what you're talking about. What were you saying?
You see this is slanted like that?
Yes.
And this one's straight across?
Yes.
Well, you see when I put that on, right?
Aye.
See the way it matches up with everything?
Yes.
That's why it was blowing out, and it's the same in that one.
Ah, right.
That's why. See now?
Aye, got you. That explains it then.
That explains it why the manifold was blowing out. I knew as soon as I seen it that it was wrong. But then, that's experience, Carl.
There's only one way to get. See, you're building an engine. You only got one way of doing it right, and you have 1,000 ways of doing it wrong.
Yes, I know that because I've built dozens of engines, and I don't like building engines.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll leave that there, hunt down the gaskets, And I'd give this a bit of a clean up here, just with a cloth really, that's all it needs there.
If you had the wee wire brush on the front of the wee drill.
That wee brush.
You know,
brush.
Fine, you know, and clean it up, and then we
drop up there.
We drop petrol and
I'll clean it with petrol first because it's very oily, and then I'll take that off it, and then I'll do it with a wee brush then. Will that do?
Yeah.
Right, okay, let me do that. Stuff it in whatever side you like, but I'll get another one. Put it in there.
As long as you might take them out.
As long as you might take them out, aye. It'll be a bit of a disaster. I've cleaned that up a bit there and stuffed them cloths in it, so we'll give that, he wants to give that a wee run with a wire brush. Sorry it's so dark, it's hard to see, this camera isn't great in the dark, but there you go. That's that. Right, we're going to take a little break from the 3075 and show you a little bit of footage of the 1200 the other day, bringing up some bales. I thought I would bring it out for a bit of a play because it's been here 2 years. Would you believe, actually 2 years to the day that tractor arrived on the farm. So it's only fitting that we stick it in the video. So cue the 1200. Right, I know you're wondering why is he taking the 1200? Well, it's 2 years since the 1200 arrived. So I thought, why not celebrate its birthday? And we'll take it for a load of bales. So that's what we're up to. But by God, it's awkward. Forgot how awkward this thing is. The mighty 1200. Quick load of bales and we'll be up again. Right, there you go, there's the 1200 back in and its perch again. And Dad, you hate the 1200, don't you? Why do you hate it?
It's not awkward.
Is it not just your driving?
No.
Right. It is awkward in fairness. Reversing trailers is very awkward, isn't it?
Aye.
It's a wee bit funny.
It's like I have that would have suited somebody with a horse.
Why? Because it's
you have to drive it the same as you drive a horse.
Oh, I never drove a horse.
Well, I did, and you have to drive it the same as you drive a horse. You reverse it the same as you reverse a horse.
There's a reverse gear in a horse. Never knew that. I got the 1200 out because it's here 2 years. It came 2 years just the other day, actually. Unbelievable that it's here 2 years. So that's why I was in the video and made a little bit of a guest appearance at the end there. So yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Anyway, they're all in apart from the 62, 65, which is just loading bales there. And I heard Dad there, he loves the 1200. Great fan of the 1200, loves it. Anyway. The joys of having the video is that you have to leave a tractor behind because you can't drive and video at the same time. Anyway, all good fun. All the tractors are in, just need to stick this one in. Oh, not bad driving. There we go, that's better driving. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that was great fun. Driving the 1200 there. It is a big clumsy brute. Dad hates it. He absolutely hates it. You heard him there in the video. He's not a fan. He's not a fan. I don't think he ever will be. Nothing would push him out of the D90T. That's just his tractor. So anyway. Oh dear. That was not like that before. Someone has caught the hedge, maybe? I don't know. Right, that's bale's done. Time to get back at 3075. Right, I'm going to show you this in daylight, and this is what Dad was saying last night, that this is the right way to put this on, as I understand it, and the gasket. However, this gasket was on like that, which is the wrong way, and this is why this gasket was blowing out at the top. This one wasn't as bad, but this is the forward one, which was the worst one. Right, back to this one again. What I'm going to do is just going to give that a clean up with the wire brush, and a little bit of a brake cleaner or thinners, paint thinners, and just clean the oil off it, and that will be good to go. Right, so what did we do here? We took the studs and took the nuts off them and cleaned them. Cleaned the threads up, cleaned the studs up, and now you're putting them in.
Aye.
Well, that fits perfect there.
Aye. Better take them there out.
We better take the
rags out.
The rags out, aye. Suppose we could just take them all out now, couldn't we?
Aye.
Pull them all out there. Perfect.
Yep.
Right.
Not blow out the next time.
Hope not. Right.
One manifold on.
Manifold now. So for a bit of jigger poker we got that on. Well, what did you say? That's why you took the nuts off that, because it gives you 2 chances of getting them out the next time?
Aye.
Because either the
nut will screw
off or the stud will screw out. Right.
If you stick that in there and that seizes in there,
you only have 1 chance.
9 times out of 10 it'll ring off.
It'll be some fun getting that out of there.
This broken stud.
Aye.
I don't.
Have you ever had to do that?
Oh, how do you do it in the Volvos?
What do you say they were? 3.8?
Aye, 3.8. 3/8 usually runs about 40, 45 pounds. 5/16 is 25. 7/16 is about 75, and half inch is about 100. They got in about 25.
So if you put a torque spanner on that now,
If you put a torque spanner on that,
you'd have that up about 40.
Yeah.
You driving? Ah, you want to drive. Get off me. Right, so what we're going to do is, myself and Fern here are going to go and take the tractor a drive. We've left the panels off so we can see it, but we'll take it a wee drive and see if she goes alright. If she goes alright, 100%. If she doesn't, I might give up. We'll not push it too hard, Fern. Right, we'll just take it easy. What do you think? Yeah. Well, that's us back from a hopefully successful test run. We'll find out in a minute, but I'll put the tractor in here and we'll see if we can see any smoke or fumes or leaks. What do you think? Good job. Let's go. I didn't hear any whistling noises. Like a seems to be all right there, doesn't it? Hard to see in there, but there's a pull of antifreeze. And it's either come from when we filled it with antifreeze or there's a leak.
Yeah.
Duh. Well, at least the thing we fixed today is working.
Yeah.
And she's warmed up there nicely, so. You want a cloth and just dry that?
I think it's coming out of there, Carl.
Here, you get your paws on there, Ted. You think it's coming out the bottom of the water pump?
Is it wet there?
Right. The problem is that when we were fixing the... What were we fixing? The manifolds. We discovered... I think it's a water leak in here. This was lying full of water. Full of antifreeze actually. And we're not sure where it's coming from. I think it's coming from either the base of the pump. There. Or some of these somewhere here. But so we cleaned it out, dried it out, and we'll see if it fills with water or fills with antifreeze again, and then we know we have some sort of leak. We're not sure if it came from just us filling it or it's actually leaking out of the tractor, but we think it's leaking out of the tractor. So, not a great success. It's definitely filling up with
Antifreeze.
aye. There's a wee puddle in it now.
You see him?
Yeah. Leaking up from up there. See it leaking down the side of the thing here. I don't know where it's leaking from, but see, I can see it running down. See there, look. See there where that light is? I can see it running down there, but I don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from up there somewhere. Bit of a disappointing end, I have to say. 100 hours in from rebuild, and this tractor's giving us issues. That is confirmed from the pressure test. There is definitely a leak in the back of the pump there. Don't know if it's actually from the pump. It's hard to tell, but this is all going to have to come off and do a bit more of a further investigation. Very, very disappointing, I have to say. That tractor, it's just never rains but it pours. You get one thing fixed and something else is away, but that's old tractors for you. But the most disappointing thing is that engine was rebuilt 100 hours ago, and that tractor does very little. All these tractors really are not hard pushed. It's on the mower, it's on the rake, and it carved out a bit of soil, and that's about all it done. And then you had the gaskets leaking, that's fixed now, and now we have coolant leaking from behind the pump or from the pump. I don't know, we'll need to investigate more. So I have to say that is very disappointing, but I don't know what to say. I think I'll just leave it there, and I'm not going to look at that anymore tonight, to be quite honest. I'm pretty peeved off with that. So that's the end of the video, and not a great start to the new year, I have to say. But it is what it is, and that is the joys of old tractors. You know, you get these things. But anyway, that's enough from me. I hope to see you in the next one. For now, take care. Bye bye.